Hey, it's right in the middle of race season, folks, and if you've been out on the interstate, you've probably seen those big race haulers.
That's right, and some of them go hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of miles down the road. You want them to last.
And we're going to show you how they do that coming up next here on Motorhead Garage.
Boy, this is really a nice place, isn't it?
Can't hardly beat this.
Welcome to Motorhead Garage.
Yeah, well, folks, you know, what we've done is we have walked around and we've checked with a lot of different race teams to find out what kind of a trailer they would buy if they're going to buy one. Well, we got a lot of names on that, but one name kept popping up all the time. That's Bruce High Performance Transporters.
Right.
And this is where we are now.
Exactly, and with the man that's behind the Bruce High Performance Transporter, this is Bruce. Bruce,
Hey,
thanks for having us up here, buddy.
Bruce,
Nice to see you,
Good to
Dave.
see you.
Thank you.
So, tell us, a guy comes in here, a team or an individual, they probably know a little bit about what they want. How do you make them a trailer from scratch?
Well, you know, we bring them in just like you just arrived, and they have a concept in mind, of course, and we've been doing this many years. We know what teams like and what they want, and I'd like to invite you in and show you.
Let's go take a look.
Here's where we start. This is a jig assembly we built to do our, what we call our bogie. This is what carries the air ride and the axles.
Awesome. And you can see there's all kinds of great trailers and stuff here. Now, I heard that the new Mazda with the turbo diesel engine, the race car, is that hauler here?
Absolutely. There's actually 4 of them here. We have one in the shop.
I saw one just over there.
Yes.
I'm going to check that out.
All right.
Cool. So you guys, look at this welding. This is stuff now a customer's not going to see.
No.
But it's beautiful.
They don't see it because it gets buried with coating, but my fabricators do superior work.
Now, this is only a section of chassis, and I see you got different jigs. You build the chassis in separate units.
4 pieces.
4 pieces.
Yeah, on 4 separate jigs. Then we bring it over and we put it in assembly, and we set it on some special jacks that we made. Okay. We string them, we shoot them with a laser, and then the trailer frame is welded together.
You got one in process. Let's go take a look at it.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Dave Bowman.
Hi, Jerry. My name.
Jerry, nice to see you.
Dave, I'm John.
John, nice to see you guys. Now, I couldn't believe it. I saw this Mazda here. Tell me a little bit about it. This is the diesel Mazda, right?
Correct. This is a 2.2 twin turbo diesel in a Lola chassis, which is now Multimatic chassis.
All right, so you stopped by here just to get a little repair or what?
Yeah, we're currently running 4 Bruce's trailers. You know, a little bit of maintenance and stuff on the trailers, and
So you're headed from here to where?
Watkins Glen.
Ah, so you're going to be racing this thing. All right, guys, well, these two fellas, now you're the drivers, right, for this
Correct.
rig?
Yes.
So, folks, they spend a lot of time in front of this trailer. What's it like towing this thing thousands of miles a year down the road?
Now, this is a very predictable trailer. You know, it stays underneath you. It handles properly. You know, versus other trailers, this is a very smooth riding, very easy trailer. You know exactly what you have with one of Bruce's trailers.
And you've towed other trailers in the past,
Sure,
I'm sure.
And one of the biggest selling points with these trailers was the fact that where they're constructing them right here, that the weight is down on them, and it's, you know, if you're not pulling extra weight in just trailer, you know, it's always better. It's, you know, fuel economy and everything like that is better. And
Well, I don't want to keep you guys, 'cause I know you're on a tight schedule, but anyway, appreciate
all right. Well,
meeting you and seeing the car. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
Taylor.
I got more places to go in here.
Okay,
Take
thank
care.
So, Bruce, this segment here, which is called the bogie segment, that's what we just looked at on the
We
jig.
just looked at it on the jig table, yes.
Okay? This thing, I mean, this is really, really rugged. Now, these axles, I know these trailers sit low. These are special made?
Yeah, they're a 3-inch drop axle, so we can maintain 13.6 overall height, but we need to have cars upstairs, we need to have good headroom downstairs, so this is the type of axle that we use.
Big and rugged, got air ride, but it's got a coating on it. What is this?
This coating is called Gator Hide. On the new Stealth, we decided not to use regular undercoating because the whole idea here was to prevent corrosion. This material here is a hot spray. We do it in our spray booth, and once it's on here, it's indestructible. You can't torch it off, you can't grind it off.
That's great. That's great.
And it doesn't leave a mess. When we used to undercoat, everything was covered with undercoat. And as you can see, this trailer will go down the road just like this. You see all of our plumbing.
Yep.
Also, you can see how we drill and grommet, everything protected.
Yep.
And no undercoat all over everything, so when it comes time to service, you can see these things.
And undercoating is a mess. Now, see, you got some ducts here. What's that all about?
Okay, these are an aqueduct we designed. When the trailer goes down the road, there's actually a suction. We did some tests with this, so now we're running air that's from underneath the trailer through this duct system to help keep the tires cooler. In this design here, this is a super single. They run cool. We've taken tire temps. We've done a lot of research. This is a very good system.
Awesome. Now, let's go ahead and we'll go look at some more things, but you know, Davey's found himself another race car hauler.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Hey,
What's going on, man?
Wallace, how
Good
are
to see
you?
Oh, not bad. Just up here at Bruce's.
hey, folks, meet Steve Wallace here. Now, what brings you here now?
Well, my brand new trailer's been on the road for about 40,000 miles now, and we got it about a year and a half ago. We've done some racing this year, and it's a great trailer. We really like it. We've always had the big rig stuff, and now we're in a 45-foot gooseneck model, and I really love it a lot. Had to stop in, get a quick service, and then head to Milwaukee. We're racing there this Sunday, so we're looking for a good run.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to get out here and let him get on the road. Meantime, we're going to take a short break. Stay with us. We got a lot more coming.
This edition of Motorhead Garage, presented by ARP, is being brought to you by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. Original Parts Group, the world's largest source for GMA body parts and accessories. B&M Racing and Performance, quality performance products that work. And by Hurst, America's #1 shifter.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage. Well, Bruce is showing us around. He's got a trailer in here for some service. And you can see, this is the corrosion he was talking about. What happens here? How does that happen?
Well, this is conventional trailer building. This is the way trailers have been built from the beginning. And basically, you know, you have an aluminum rub rail here. You've got dissimilar metals. You've got carbon on the inside. And there's issues with this corrosion. And not only aesthetically, some of these areas, those are structural areas. I want to show you how I do it.
Okay.
Here's what I want to show you, Sam. In the stealth design at Bruce Transporters, this has all been changed from the conventional way. And you can see there's no exposed fasteners here at all. There's no huck bolts and no chance of corrosion. And the way we designed this, not only is it structural, so I can keep nice straight sidewalls for many years, aesthetically it's much nicer, and much nicer for people. When we do a wrap on a trailer, aesthetically it looks very nice as well.
Can roll it under. No place for the road salt, all that stuff to collect.
No, and that's an issue because conventional construction is a trap. We've got chemicals on the roads, you got caustics at the truck washes, you've got all the minerals, you got salt, and everything collects. And here again, dissimilar materials and metals and fasteners.
Right.
And we have totally eliminated that.
It's great. That's a great way to get a lot of longevity and a lot of miles out of a trailer.
Hey, folks, where I'm located right now, this is the fabrication area. They've got all kind of sheet metal on racks, all the aluminum, everything they need here, plus the equipment to use it on too. Right over here, you can see they've got a huge shear, do all kind of wonderful things. But if you come right on over here, this is a CNC punch press, so they can punch out different holes. And if you walk over in this area, this is what's really neat. Got a Cincinnati brake, 90-ton brake. With this thing, you can make all kind of different pieces with it. Bend them, break them, shape it, whatever you need. And of course, on the other side, they got a chop saw, they got a mill, plus the fabrication table is there. Everything you need in order to make the components to go on the inside of these trailers. Hey, we're in Michael Shank's trailer here, Michael Shank Racing rather, and we got Ralph, who is the driver, not of the car, but of this big rig. And Ralph, welcome to the show. And tell me, what's it like running this trailer down the road?
It's very nice. It's a quality piece. You know, it's great craftsmanship, and probably the best trailer on the market today.
Now you're hauling Michael Shank Racing's Daytona prototypes,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
We do the Tudor Sports Car Series in IMSA. So we're an endurance race team, do a 14 race schedule. So
You're covering a lot of miles
yes,
in a year.
About 60,000 miles a year.
60,000?
Yeah, so this trailer has 120,000 miles on it.
You know, durability is really key, and the electrical system on here is really important. This is their control panel. You got all their switches. Everything is marked up here. But if you open it up, a lot of times you do this, it's a rat's nest back here.
Yeah.
Not in this particular case. You can see how all the wires are nicely bundled up here. It even has a schematic for it, so this makes it easy for you to...
Yeah, if we were to have a problem on the road, we would be able to take care of it and diagnose it.
Exactly. It's got to be put together just right. We got a lot more coming here on Motorhead Garage. Stick around.
Kevin Tully with Hot Rod Chassis and Cycle on the steel spotlight. I know this is supposed to be a 1940s pickup, but it's a lot more than that, isn't it?
Yes, there's actually 23 different cars that comprise this entire build. And there's several handmade parts, but that's how a lot of the show rods were in the early 60s.
What made you want to go back in time and build something like this that we haven't seen in a while?
I had a customer walk in and he said, I want a pickup truck. It has to be a hot rod. It has to have a supercharger, and I never ever want to see another thing ever like it ever again. So
Well, and it does have a supercharger. In fact, it's got a huge engine on it.
yeah, it's a 59 371 Olds rocket. It's got a 871 supercharger on it and 6.2 barrels with a Len Hughes magneto, and it's got a stroker crank in it, so it's a 405 now.
The grill is gorgeous, but a little unorthodox.
Yeah, one of the styling cues that Alexander Brothers and Sam Barris and Ed Roth did was what's called a drawer knob grill. And it was a customizing feature that a guy could really do in his own garage with some steel or aluminum mesh and a trip to the hardware store, and you wouldn't have to send any of the pieces off to the chromer. It's a styling cue that I thought was important to use on this because we were trying to replicate an era of hot rodding that is almost forgotten about.
Well, with guys like Kevin Tully, that era of hot rodding is definitely not gone.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage. Well, Bruce, what do we have here? This is really pretty.
Okay, this is a real special piece here now. This is my new Stealth design. It's a 53-footer, but this is a mirror finished stainless steel trailer.
Wow.
We have this material made. It's not a polish, it's a grind. It's ground to this finish.
Wow.
It lasts for years and years. Then all the trim, all the extrusions, everything else is all in high polish. This is the first one of these that we've built. I don't know of any other one that has ever been built quite like this.
That's amazing. And folks, you can see this is all smooth. There's no rivets. These things are aero, besides being good for fuel economy, and they're pretty light. They're stable going down the road. Now, you know, people buy stuff like this. You see all the race teams, a lot of them want awnings on them.
Oh, sure.
Who builds your awnings?
Sam, I told you, I build everything here.
And you bet they do everything here in-house. Now, I'm here with Katie, and we are in the area where they do the awnings. Now, Katie, you know, I know a lot of these trucks and race teams and people, they'll have a big awning on the side of the truck. You actually make these right here. Tell me about it.
Yes, we build them all custom in-house, custom sizes, whatever our customer needs. We not only do race awnings, but we do awnings for mobile marketing, hospitality, and various other things.
And then if they want some graphics or something on there, why, you can do that too?
Absolutely. We can do vinyl graphics, or we can do full direct printing onto the awning fabric.
So you can repair them here too, right?
Yes, we can.
Right, now a lot of people like to have their, once they buy their trailer, they have them wrapped rather than painting them like they did in the old days. So do you have a capability of doing those kind of graphics?
Yes, we have a full-service graphics company.
Okay, so while we go over to see what that's all about, let's check out and see how Sam and Bruce are getting along.
So Bruce, here at Bruce High Performance Transporters, you've got beautiful cabinets in these things, and you make them all in-house?
Yes, we do.
That's amazing.
We have cabinet makers that are very high skilled. We use all the best components. A lot of the trailers are using aluminum in that. They think they save weight. We have this product right here. You can feel that that's plywood.
Yep.
It's an imported plywood from Italy.
Look at that.
We cannot get it. It's absolutely smooth. It's like #1 veneer.
And weighs
but
nothing.
Lightweight. You can feel this cabinet here. The cabinet is very lightweight.
Yep. And of course, it's got all laminate on it
Sure.
and all that stuff. You can do anything you need.
Right, and we can do radius corners, any color, striping, inlay, whatever our customers like. We can do their logos inlaid into the cabinet work, strictly custom. And all of my guys in this shop are very highly skilled at this type of work.
Sure, cabinetry is a real skilled trade. This is beautiful. Can I get a few sheets of this to take back in the airplane with me? We got a lot more coming here at Motorhead Garage, so don't go away.
Hey, on this week's Industry Update, we're featuring car part kings. Now, these are a couple of guys in New York that are real car fanatics, but they had an engineering background, technical background, but they were wanting to get parts better and cheaper.
That's right. So they and stuff, and they sell top quality name brands like this Denso radiator. It's like an OE, it drops in, everything fits, no adjustments, no adapters. It really will fit the bill.
It sure will, and they got Daco belts and hoses. You see this serpentine belt here, even Stant radiator caps. Best thing though is they even got Daco water pumps and timing belts, so they get the whole kit right here.
Right, and of course they give 2-year extended warranty on their parts, free. They give free shipping and
free returns.
that's right. So if you need to get some parts for your car, they ship, by the way, not only in this country, but all over the world globally. Go to carpartkings.com.
This edition of Motorhead Garage, presented by ARP, is being brought to you by Triangle ATV. Go in deep. Bruce High Performance Transporters, leading the industry since 1981. Do More Truck. Everyday truck users get it. And by Wide Open Company, the first in first-class enclosures.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage. Well, I know people have seen spray booths, but wait till you see that. This is unbelievable. Bruce, I'm not believing this spray booth. How big is this thing?
Well, it's 90 feet long and 19 feet tall.
This is amazing.
And we have painted a lot of trailers in this spray booth. It's equipped with man movers, so a guy can be painting on each side. They can literally paint as fast as they want. They can go back and forth as fast as they want, up and down. Real nice, clean paint work.
Great.
This is a great piece. Now you can see now we don't have a trailer in here, but we paint all of our internal parts.
Right.
And when we're not painting internal parts, then there's a trailer scheduled to come in for paint. We bring the trailer in, paint it, take it out, and then paint more internal parts.
That's great. You've painted over 500 trailers in here.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know, one of the things is people get these trailers all slicked up, nice paint job, and I know you got some great certified painters. It's real slick. Now they want their name on it, they want logos and all that stuff. So that's done with vinyl graphics, and Katie promised that she's going to show us that. So let's see what Dave's doing.
We have Callie here, who's in charge of the graphics. So, Callie, how many machines do you have in here?
We have 4 printers and a laminator, and we do everything from very small decals to very large format vehicle wraps.
So you can do the whole wrap where they wrap these cars or trailers or everything,
Yes.
right? How do you design this? Do you all design, or you got designers here to do all this on a computer?
Yes, we have 3 guys here who do all the designing, and they're very good. They take people's ideas and they turn them into the prints that you see, on the road and on the trailers and all that kind of stuff.
So if somebody has a trailer or, race car, for instance, I'm sure you do some of those.
Yes.
They can, you can do that all for them then. They can customize anything you want, and you'll do it right here. So it's all in-house.
Yes, of course.
That's good.
So we can do full wraps, half wraps, or just vinyl decals.
So, and it's a little bit of a trick to get that on there too. If you've ever put on a big decal, you know what it's like trying to get the air bubbles out. Well, they're wrapping this truck over here, and Callie, show them what we have right here. This is what their little van's gonna look like. In fact, they're printing this right here behind us, but this is what that's gonna look like when they got it wrapped. Now, it's partially done now, but there's a little trick that I wanna show you that they do to make it a lot easier. Okay, folks, this is what I wanted to show you here. This is some of the new vinyl that they have that we put on here. Now, a couple little things. If you pull this over, you notice this is really shiny here. If you flip it over, it's kind of dull, but it's got a little bit of a texture to it. New stuff now is designed to help get the air out a lot easier. But this is the other thing I wanted to show you, and that is this little tape. right here. Now it's embedded with a little string in there, just almost like a dental floss, if you will. What they do is they've applied that tape along here underneath this to lay out the line that they want. Once they get this on, okay, show them what you do. Yeah, you can see he's just pulling that off, and once he gets that done all the way, go all the way back. There you go. Now show them what happens. And there you can see it. You get a nice straight line there. You don't have to take a razor knife and cut this. It's already there. One of the easy ways to do this, and some of the little tricks that they do to put this vinyl on. Well, there you have it. That's what we have here in the graphic shop. I got to catch up with Sam and find out what he and Bruce are up to.
Now this is me. What we're still looking at here, this is a Columbia class Freightliner race truck. Got about a 900 horsepower Detroit 60 in it, 10-speed Eaton. This is for a new series called Champ Trucks USA. You built this, huh?
Absolutely.
Can you build me one?
Just tell me when you want it.
I want it soon. Maybe I get Davey to pay for it.
Maybe.
Oh boy, I might find you guys here in the toy shop. You guys build these besides trailers, huh?
Yeah, this is an all-new adventure. I've teamed up with 3 other men, all racers, and we are partners in a new company called Champ Truck USA. And what it's going to be is a 10-race series. It starts next spring in 2015. This will be a road racing machine. And the whole truck has been totally converted from a 2006 off the road, absolutely off the road lease truck, and totally converted into a racing machine.
That's awesome. And your first race is going to be in Daytona?
Charlotte. Charlotte will be our first race, and then we're going to go to Daytona, and then there'll be 8 other races.
And these are all road courses, right?
Road courses. This is a pro series now. It'll be a televised series, and we are the authorized builder of these trucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Sam's going to drive them, he probably better get him some Nomex underwear, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, Bruce, we want to thank you for letting us come here and showing us how you build these trailers. A fabulous place you've got.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, folks, we've run out of time. We'll see you again next time here at Motorhead Garage.
My buddy Terry will be eating his heart out when he sees me in this truck, I'll tell you.